Well, as always, a big welcome back to my garden in Queensland, Australia. How are you all? This is our May Day long weekend, so a great time to be out in the garden and a great time for me to be in amongst my roses. This rose is a really, really unusual rose. It's actually called honey Dijon. And the reason it's unusual is because until this rose was bred back in 2005, breeders never believed that they could breed a rose that had brown sort of tinges in it. And this one really sent the benchmark for people, for our breeders, to start breeding something a little bit different. It's a hybrid tea, even though it's up on a 90 centimetre stem. It's a standard for me. If you were growing it in the ground, it'd probably grow to about 1.2, 1.3 metres. But let me show you the different blooms on this beautiful honey Dijon. When the buds first appear, as you can see, they have like a pink around them, around the bud. You can see that there, even though the centres are a browny colour. The outsides have this lovely pink colour to them. This bud actually came out yesterday, and now you can start to see the interesting colour in here. We still have a little pink tinge on the end, but we're starting to get that beautiful mustard colour, kind of light brown in the centre of this bloom. This one's been out just a little bit longer. Have a look at this. Isn't that colour absolutely amazing? So beautiful. Then for me, after about 3 days, the rose opens like this. And it opens wide, which is fabulous because it means all the bees can get in there and take the pollen out. This is a fabulous rose. Like I say, mine is on a 90 centimetre stem. Little watering tube way down there as always. I have these on 90 centimetre stems here in my walkway so I can lean in to the fragrance. This one has a slight fragrance to it, but the colour more than makes up for it. It's actually a hybrid tea, and what that means is each bud is on its own separate stem. So you see, one bud, one stem, and that means perfect for vases, beautiful as cut roses they can come inside. Nice and green, nice and healthy, lots of sunshine, 6 to 8 hours a day, fertilised once a month, still being watered once a week in my subtropical climate. I mean, it's going to be 25 degrees today, so it's still quite warm. This is a standout rose for me. I usually go for roses with fragrance. However, as I say, this one's very slight. But when the blooms look like this, does a fragrance really matter? Have a fabulous day in your garden while I enjoy this most beautiful honey Dijon rose.